Hey, what's up? This is Stan. It's my 11-week update. Haven't updated in a couple weeks. Been out of town. I went up to New York and Pennsylvania and my wife's family reunion, so haven't been able to update. Had my computer with me, but I was on and off, just so much stuff going on. But there are some things, it's 11 weeks. I haven't updated for a couple weeks, so I just wanted to update some things and say hey to some people, because I'm building some subscribers. It's kind of cool. I enjoy the fact that people enjoy watching my videos and get something from it, and that's I think why we all do this. We hope that we strike a chord with somebody and that the information we give helps other people, and it's one big family. So I want to start off with weight loss. Weighed myself this morning. It's the first time I've weighed in 2 weeks, and before I left I was 331. Weighed myself and I was 320, so I've lost 11 pounds in the last 2 weeks. So I'm excited about that. My weight loss has slowed down quite a bit from the beginning, because there at the beginning I was losing, excuse me, let me straighten my hat, a rep to Georgia, in the beginning I was losing about 15 pounds a week, which is astronomical. I mean, I wasn't even expecting it, and now my weight loss has come down to 4 or 5 pounds a week, which is I think a little bit more healthy. I mean, makes it longer for me to get to into the twos, but this is all about healthy. So I'm at 320, so my total weight loss is 93 pounds in 11 weeks. I want to talk about how I feel. Overall, I feel good. I have energy. We went to New York. We went on a boat tour, so didn't do a lot of walking on the boat tour. We went all the way around Manhattan Island, but then from the pier we walked to Times Square, and I was able to walk to Times Square with no problems. Normal fatigue, but no big issues. Saw Times Square. There's a lot of interesting people in New York. Definitely, they got a big Ferris wheel. Big Ferris wheel in the Toys R Us there in Times Square. My son really loved that. Didn't ride it, but he thought it was pretty cool. Also, while we were up there, we went to Hershey Park. We did a lot of walking in Hershey Park. A lot of walking. We went to Sesame Place. It's a kid amusement park themed around Sesame Street. But did a lot of walking there, and that's one thing I've noticed. I'm able to walk and do things that before caused me a lot of pain. I'm able to do them without pain now. So overall I'm feeling really good. I wake up with pain in my knees and ankles. My lower legs hurt a lot of times. It normally goes away within 5 minutes or so of getting up, but that is something I wanted to talk about. I don't know if other people have that, but I wake up with some pain in my ankles and stuff. I want to talk about feeling hungry. I really never feel hungry. There's sometimes that I could say in the past I would say I felt hungry, but I never had that really hungry feeling. Which I've heard that a lot of times it's like 6 months before you really start getting your appetite back. So I'm enjoying being in that place where I don't really feel hungry. Food, I don't eat much at all, really, and food is one of those things that's really frustrating for me, because I found like I can eat something today and then tomorrow it'll make me get sick. And meats, I joked before I had the surgery about becoming a vegetarian. Not that I think there's anything wrong with eating meats, and if I offend anybody anybody with this, I'm sorry, but I've always joked that PETA means people eating tasty animals. Okay, bad joke, but you know, I've always been a meat eater, and you know, I like the taste, but I found that there's very few meats that I can eat, if any, that really sit with me. I found that I can eat chicken noodle soup, the original Campbell's chicken noodle soup. The meat in that's fine, but almost all other meats has caused me to get sick, or not even sick, but it just, you know, you get that feeling like you're gonna get sick, so you stop eating it. You know, and for me, usually I can tell within 1 or 2 bites if something's gonna make me sick, and it's just, I don't know, it's frustrating. Like, I had chili at Wendy's, believe it or not. I got it just to see, because I've heard other people eating chili, and I was able to eat a small chili. And yesterday, on my way home, driving from Atlanta, I stopped and got chili, and I ate 4 or 5 bites, and I threw up. And it's really weird. The main staples that I found, though, that I have been able to keep down: eggs. I actually had grits, and those went down pretty well. And tomato. Like last night, I stopped by Waffle House and got 1 egg scrambled with cheese, a little bit of grits, and a slice of tomato. And I was able to eat that without any problems, no discomfort, you know, and it was good, tastes good. So put a little butter, a little salt and pepper on the grits. Some people eat them with sugar. In Georgia, they do a lot of weird things with grits. But you know, I stay away from, you know, stay away from a lot of foods. But even things like baked chicken, grilled chicken, I'm finding that I'm not able to eat those at this point. And I'm still taking my protein. I take protein shakes. I've got, while I was traveling, I forgot my my GNC protein, so I stopped and bought some EAS protein. And I like EAS products; they're pretty good. And the EAS whey protein was actually really good. It was chocolate. It was like drinking. It was like drinking a bad chocolate milk. Not like bad as in spoiled, but you know, whatever your least favorite chocolate milk would be, that's about what it was like drinking. I mean, it wasn't great, but as far as protein powders go, in my experience, if it's not bad, then that's a good protein. So if you're looking for proteins, try EAS. It was in a small tub. It was only like $10 for, you know, it was a small container, but it was only like $10, and it actually tasted pretty good. Snack foods is something I wanted to talk about. You know, I was driving. I drove to Philadelphia Airport to pick up my wife. Then we went to Pennsylvania. Then we drove to New York. Then we drove back to Pennsylvania. Then I drove back to Philadelphia, which is in Pennsylvania. But anyway, to drop her off. Then I drove to Atlanta. So I did a lot of driving, and in the car, you know, sometimes you get tired. I used to snack a lot, and I found that some foods I can eat and some foods I can't. And I don't eat chips and that kind of garbage anymore. So, but I found that cashews are something that I can snack on. Like, I'll get the 1.5 ounce little packages for 99 cents that you buy, and it might take me, you know, 2 hours to eat that, but I'll eat them slowly. Ritz crackers, I can eat the ones with cheese in the middle of peanut butter. Peanut butter's better, or just plain, but I don't eat a lot. The key is eating them very slow and not eating a lot for me. And then sugar-free gum. I found that I do good with sugar-free gum. 2 other things I want to talk about quickly, because I'm almost at 10 minutes, is muscle loss. I have experienced a lot of muscle loss. Like you can see here, I've got way too much, a lot more that I can pinch than before the surgery, but I'm about to start working out, put my Bowflex together. And the last thing that I want to talk about, was it worth it? Looking back now at 11 weeks, would I do it again? And the answer is yes. I'd do it again 100%. So, till week 12, 3 months, next month. I got a doctor appointment tomorrow. But peace and grace be with you. We'll see you.